A lot of Americans really want answers about what's going on at Nevada's Area 51, so much that more than 400,000 people have pledged to raid the area as part of a Facebook event. Titled Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us, the mission appears to be, quote, "See them aliens," a reference to the fact that many believe Area 51 to be a secret alien holding site. Newsweek reports the event presents the idea of people around the globe invading the site on September 20th via a Naruto run, referencing a manga character who keeps his head down and his arms stretched behind him while running. Comicbook.com points out that the person who created the event is known for posting memes and streaming on Twitch.
Now 1 million UFO enthusiasts on Facebook say they'll storm Area 51. Air Force officials issued a warning response saying in part, "We would discourage anyone from trying to come into this area where we train American armed forces to this day. The U.S. Air Force always stands ready to protect America." It sounds like there's going to be a problem. So what is it that drives our continued fascination with the subject and Area 51? Joining us now to discuss is maybe the country's greatest expert, the author of Area 51, An Uncensored History of America's Top Secret Military Base. Annie Jacobson joins us. Annie, when did this obsession with Area 51 begin?
Decades. I mean, you know, Area 51 is the Shangri-La of conspiracy theories that involve UFOs. It's kind of this American archetype of whenever the UFO mythology comes up in our culture, all emphasis goes to Area 51. I think that's why 1 million people are talking about storming the place, and it certainly has the U.S. Air Force. It has the ear of the U.S. Air Force.
Because a spaceship crashed there, and then we took the aliens captive to study them. Is that the problem?
My name is Frank Drake. I am a scientist here at the SETI Institute in Mountain View, California. I have been working in the subject of SETI for more than 50 years. What precipitated that first search was first curiosity about the existence of extraterrestrials. We know that the discovery of those creatures would be perhaps the most important scientific and eventually practical discovery we could ever make.
I think that detecting evidence of an extraterrestrial technology, someone else out there, would change everything. It helps us to calibrate who we are, where we fit in this really large cosmos. But I think it's important, even if we don't detect a signal, it's important to get the world involved in doing the search.
The searching we do is very much like the searching that has been done by other explorers. Lewis and Clark comes to mind, the great age of exploration of the 15th century. In those cases, we had a sense that there were great things out there to be found. We also knew that it was an expensive and costly adventure to take those expeditions out across the earth. But of course, in the long run, they paid off, and now we have the world as it is today.
If you start thinking about this question, you are forced to look at yourself and your world from a different perspective, a more cosmic perspective. I think if we get people involved, that's something that we can spread. And if you spread that around the world, then you lay the groundwork for the kind of cooperation that we need across boundaries and over time to solve some of the really difficult challenges that we and our planet face today.
The people who support us and contribute support to us realize that what our search is a quest which is going to enrich our civilization more than almost any other thing. It will enrich us in just telling us of what life can be in this universe.